Hello, and welcome to The Alchemist Show.
The Alchemist podcast? That's my favorite!
Who are you? How did you get in here?
I came in through the window.
There's not even a window in this room.
I'm your biggest fan. Can you sign my forehead?
No, get out of here.
You'll never escape from me!
Huh. That was strange. Well, anyway, thanks for choosing The Alchemist Show, the best podcast in the entire world. Why is it the best podcast? Just take our word for it.
Welcome to The Alchemist Show. This is a show-produced radio show by the digital media class of the Perryville Area Career and Technology Center. On mic is Eric,
Bennett Turner.
Jackson Turner.
And Brendan.
Today we have for you
Bad bus experiences.
Oh dear.
So, I don't know about you guys, but we're all currently in high school, so...
And nothing's more fun than those yellow portals to heck.
What? So you might have to use public transportation once in a while, and when you're dealing with the public, there could be the worst of the worst in there.
They
So
can be annoying sometimes, can't they?
So we're going to be talking about weird experiences or just awful experiences we've had on the bus. Who
May
wants to
I go
start?
first?
Go for it.
Well, this happened in elementary school. When I was little, my mom had this doll she gave me, and I really liked it. I actually still have it in my house. I don't sleep with it. It's in a box, and here's what happened. I would put that doll along with all my stuffed animals in a wagon, and then I would walk across the street with the wagon. But I didn't live near anyone from school, so I didn't really care. So then, one time, I saw a kid from school, and I ran and put up all my stuffed animals, of course, and then here's what happened. Bennett was out there, and this kid, along with some older kids, asked him if that doll was mine, and they said that if he didn't tell them, they'd beat him up. So then, he was forced to tell them, and they confronted me, and I ran off crying, but that's not the bus part. The worst part is this. On the bus, they told everyone and made sure to talk about it around me to make me upset, and by the end of it, I came off the bus embarrassed and crying and angry and traumatized.
Oh my
And then I got in
God.
trouble because I told them, and my mom and dad got mad at me.
Wow.
Yes, they are the
That
scum
is-
of the earth.
You're not the scum of the earth. I
No,
love you,
those
Bennett.
people are.
That's
You're the
proof-
best brother ever. Don't
Oh.
put yourself down.
Don't propose to me on live radio.
I'm not
Jackson.
proposing to you, Bennett. That's gross.
That's proof. That's proof. That's proof that there are people out there that are just plain mean.
Well, they were just kids, and kids aren't exactly known for being the kindest people in the universe.
Ain't
All
that
right,
the truth?
who's next?
I guess I'll go next. My bad experiences is whenever I was in about second grade, I was going on the bus, and apparently some seniors or some high schoolers were having a very rough day, and they decided to get in a fight whenever I had to get off the bus. So I went to go stand up, and the next thing I know, I'm getting punched by one of them, and they don't even know what they're doing. They're just yelling, "I hate you," and a whole bunch of other things, and they're punching me instead of the guy that they were originally supposed to fight.
What?
So I got off the bus with a black eye.
My
My
gosh.
mom was not happy at all.
I wonder why.
Ouch. That's pretty bad.
The beauty of high school.
Yeah.
Did they get in trouble for it?
They got kicked off the bus completely.
Sweet. All right. At least that's
Wow.
good. At least they didn't get away with it scot-free by just having a couple seniors punch a second grader in the face.
Wow.
Good stuff. Who's next? Want to go, Brendan, or you want me to go?
You can go ahead.
Oh, sweet. Well, all these stories so far have just been about when you guys were in elementary school, but this stuff has been happening to me this year. So.
Oh, I think I know what it might be.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So
I know this.
There's this girl on this bus, and she's been pestering me, right? But the thing is that she's like a second grader, and I can't. Well, first of all, she's just like, she's a second grader, so I don't want to tell her to back off because she's just a kid. But so basically, she's been pestering me. She's been bullying me on the bus.
I think she
What?
has a
Big
crush.
boy.
I think
Big
she
boy.
has a crush on him, so because she always keeps sitting next to him, and even when they don't have CCO, she just walks up to their seat the moment she sees him. It's to the point where he literally has to put on sunglasses and a hoodie and hide his face.
Yeah. But,
That sounds embarrassing.
So basically, I've been walking home these past few days just because I'm tired of dealing with this girl. And basically, what happens is if I get on the bus, even though if I'm sitting next to two other people and there's no more room, she squishes next to me to try to sit by me. And she steals all my pencils, right? Because she never forgets. She never remembers to bring her own pencils. And so one day I forgot to bring my little pencil pouch with me, and she didn't believe me that I didn't bring it, so she took my backpack and dumped all the contents onto the floor of the bus. And then when she saw it wasn't there, she's like, okay, cool. And then, she tugs on my hair.
She braided it once.
Yeah, it was very pretty.
She said it looked like Elsa.
She puts all her weight against my rib cage. Good stuff. She pretends that she's a magician by stealing my stuff and refusing to give it back. She just tells me to look the other direction, and I pretend, oh, you're so talented. But she just never gives me the stuff back until I
That sounds embarrassing.
beg her to do it because it's my stop. And I still don't know where my ID card went. It's been gone for the past 2 weeks because I have no idea where she put it. So that's about it. I'm being bullied by a second grader, and I'm turning 18 next week.
That sounds.
I'm a nearly full-grown adult
That-
being bullied by a second grader.
That sounds embarrassing.
I have problems, Brendan. Anyway,
Yeah, what's yours?
Go ahead.
Well, I really don't remember, but I only have one thing. I only have one thing on mine. I mean, this was like in middle school for me. Like, I think it was like either in 7th grade or 8th grade. There was this one kid that had like a Sharpie marker with him, and he decided to draw on, well, not draw, right, whichever, draw on the seats. I was
going to say on your face.
No,
Like
not
give
in
you a
say.
thug life
No,
tattoo on
not
your
on my
forehead.
face. Not on my face.
Okay. That's fine.
I would fight you to keep him from writing my face.
Would you punch a second grader?
No, I would never do
That's
that. I would
thug
feel
life
guilty.
right there. That's
punch
just
Garrett?
thug life.
I would feel guilty.
Would you punch yourself if you were writing on your own face?
No.
All right, anyway,
I mean,
go ahead.
really, I mean, I don't want to ruin my beautiful face right
Yeah.
here.
All right, go ahead. So.
Anyway, this one kid was actually writing on these seats right here.
Mhm.
I didn't notice him until I saw him beginning to write again. I was like, "What are you doing? Stop!" But instead, he like just did it anyway, and I was like, "Okay, suit yourself." And then the next thing I know, like when I got into the bus again, like the past several times, this person was no longer in there.
Uh-oh.
Apparently, to me, I think that they must have like kicked him out of the bus.
Well,
for that.
probably because he's vandalizing the bus seats.
Yeah,
It's better.
and duh, me. He knew better than to do that, but he's like a middle schooler, so like.
Kids these days.
Yeah, what do you expect from
Gosh.
kids?
The runts of the world. I know
Well-
because I am a kid's. I'm kidding. All right, so is that it for everybody?
I believe that's it for me.
Alright,
Yeah.
So that's it for the discussion. So now we're going to get on to news. So I, Bennett Turner, will be giving you some hard-hitting news right now. So I'm going to be talking about how one of Google's flops turns into a growing business. Oh, and I'll be telling you that story right after this message.
Seconds. Bike ride, go fish, walk in the park, phone call, milkshake, play catch, picnic, fly a kite, tell jokes, laugh, talk, read a story, tell a story, bumper cars, swing set, bowling, pillow fight, cut loose, stay tight. Whew. Because the smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
It only takes a minute to find out if you may have prediabetes, and you can do it at doihaveprediabetes.org. But you're probably not going to. Nope. I'm sure you've got a perfectly good excuse. Kids, work. I get it. You're busy. So what better time than now? Let's begin. Raise one finger if you're a man. Ladies, none yet. Oh, count in your head if you're driving. Now, 3 more fingers for everyone over 60, 2 over 50, 1 over 40, 1 more if you're not physically active, another finger if anyone in your family has type 2 diabetes, another if you've got high blood pressure. If you're overweight, raise another finger, 2 if you're very overweight, and 3 if you're really overweight. You've just taken the world's first audio prediabetes test. And if you're holding up 5 or more fingers, visit doihaveprediabetes.org or talk to your doctor. There's no excuse because prediabetes can be reversed.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its pre-diabetes awareness partners.
So was that message important or what? I think it was a great old message. So now we're getting back into the good old news. All right, you guys pumped? I know you've been waiting for this a whole 60 seconds. So today I'll be talking to you. Oh, by the way, I'm Bennett still, if you didn't guess. My name's Bennett, and today I'll be talking about how one of Google's flops turns into a growing business. Do any of you guys remember Google Glass? No? Well, Google Glass was an add-on to your glasses that could show a screen on the lens, like if you were basically looking at your phone directly into your face, but you don't need any hands. It was released in 2015, but nobody really paid attention to it. There was some news talking about it, a couple people, you'd probably see them walking down the street with it. It was not very popular compared to actual phones. But now in 2017, according to CNBC, there might be a chance for these quote-unquote smart glasses in the business industry. And here's a quote from Brian Ballard, a former chief executive officer at Upskill, a Google Glass partner that makes augmented reality apps for workers in the field. It's a big market today, and it'll be an even bigger one in the future. The customers of Upskill, as of recently, its investors include industrial giants like Boeing and GE. An example of Google Glass in the workplace would be an application called Augmetics. Augmetics helps doctors transcribe notes from patient interactions. Doctors wear the glasses during consultations and transmit video to medical scribes who take notes. That way, the doctors are freed up to focus on the patients. So you may never see a man riding on a Segway while drinking a venti pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks while checking his Twitter feed, but Google Glass still has a chance to thrive in the workplace. This is Bennett Turner signing out. Now time for some music with Robert.
This band is called A Giant Dog, consisting of Sabrina Ellis vocals, Andrew Cashin vocals, guitar, and Orville Neely drums. First got their start covering AC/DC, the Ramones, Joan Jett, and the finer points of the Back to the Future soundtrack at school dances under the band name Youth in Asia.
Won't you tell me I'm not the only one who thinks it should be this way? I believe that there will come a time when we can all shine. Rock and roll, rock and roll. Better lose your brain, rock and roll. You would think that every girl and boy could find a poor girl. Won't you tell me I'm not the only one who thinks it should be this way? I believe that there will come a time when we can all rock and roll, rock and roll. Baby, there's no shame in rock and roll. Drugs are gonna stain your plain white soul. With your shoes turned up, doing that dance, you look like Popeye. Olive oil. I could be Henry T. Thoreau. I could be Edgar Allan Poe. But there will come a time when we can all rock and roll, rock and roll.
Hello and welcome back to The Alchemist Show. I'm Jackson Turner, here to bring more amazing news to your ear holes. Today we are going to discuss something that is absolutely amazing. As you may or may not know, homelessness in the general population is rising in America's largest cities. But Mayor Bill de Blasio has revealed just the most fantastic plan. This 5-year plan will reduce the amount of people in shelters by 2,500 by the end of 2021. This is the first projected reduction in New York's homeless shelter population in decades. The plan will replace the use of hotels and quote-unquote cluster shelters around the cities with 20 new shelters this year and even 20 more in 2018 that will house people in their own neighborhoods that are closer to the support systems available, ranging from churches to family members. And also, it's closer to jobs and schools, and it's also even opening shelters in existing buildings over the next 5 years. And in total, 90 shelters will be built. That's amazing. And thank you. Now it's here to Brandy with some amazing things to talk about.
Thank you, Jackson. I have some music. It's this soul, R&B, electronic, hip-hop, and instrumental music called Verbal Assassinations, which is a weird name for a song because it doesn't assassinate your ears, but whatever, by Audio Binger. This music just makes you want to hear the next beat right after another. Enjoy!
Hi, Mollywood here. With some exciting news, in case you haven't heard. Saturn's moons, or one of Saturn's moons, might have gotten more interesting, as if that was even possible. Rumor has it the moon Enceladus, I think that's how you say it, might have the right conditions for life. It has water jets, hydrothermal activity, and a global ocean buried underneath its icy crust. Their formation is like a lot like the way Earth kind of was, or might have been. The only difference is lack of sunlight. So scientists hope that the organisms that may or may not be there would be able to survive the harsh conditions, and we would have another planet. Well, I mean, moon with life. Woo! That's all I got. And now I'm here with
Brandy,
Caleb,
Robert.
and we're going to talk about what we are going to do after high school. We want to start?
I'll start. What I would like to do after high school is I would like to go to a small college to learn more about video cameras so that maybe in the future I could get a job at KFES 12 operating cameras.
Awesome.
That would be really fun.
I would like to do the same thing, but not the video camera part, but in that path, I should say.
I mean, it might not be hard, but yeah. So yeah, it's.
You can do anything you want. In this world, anything is possible.
I know someone that would actually disagree with that.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta come next. Okay, what I want to do after high school is I would like to go to a college like what Robert said, go to a college, but not for video cameras. I would like to go for like anything to do with like, let's say, anything to do with like computers, technology, electronics, anything in that path. I would like to also to go to college for that, and after college, career would be like a YouTuber or like an editor, or I like to design video games just because, you know, I play video games like all the time, so pretty much I have no life.
I bet designing them would be fun.
Yeah, but you'll need a long college degree, and it's a lot of math.
What about designing the characters?
Well, yeah,
A lot of math.
Everything's
Design.
math.
Still, math.
Mm,
Disgusting.
I'm not good at math.
Gross.
Well, what I want to do, thankfully, has nothing to do with math. I want to do a lot of things, but I don't really have a set path either. But basically, I want to go to college for like a little bit, and I want to go to SEMO has their river campus, and it's all based around performing arts. So I want to go there for a little bit and like earn some degree in something, so I have something to show for. But I mostly want to go just to actually learn stuff about how to act and how to be better and stuff like that. And then eventually, somehow, some way, I will make it on the movies, because that is what I want to do for the rest of my life. So that's what I'm gonna do. And it has nothing to do with math. I mean, I hope not. I hope it doesn't really come up. You never know.
That is something I would not like to get. I mean, I said I want to do YouTube, but that's a little different than actually like acting, because all you gotta do is sit at a desk and look at a computer screen.
Because I do drama at school here, and every time I do it, I'm just like, yep, that's what I'm doing forever. Okay, like, I think that's why I said anything is possible, because you know what? I think that anything is possible if you want something, you do it.
You think you'd ever do paintings and all that kind of stuff?
I'm not good at painting. I'm not good at like making art with my hands. I feel like I have little sausage fingers. I can't do anything. I don't know.
Sausage fingers.
Yeah, I can
Really?
doodle. I drew a smiley face on my knee and some swirlies. So.
I haven't done that since like 2 years ago.
Ooh. Yeah. I don't know. Brittany, what do you want to do?
Well, I want to go into editing because I found that I like editing.
Like in this class, right here,
Yes.
right where we are right now?
Yes. Yeah.
Incredible.
I want to go to Missouri State and do that, hopefully, if they have it.
You want to edit like
anything
movies?
or
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
That would be
movies?
really cool.
Yeah, movies and like commercials and like anything.
That'd be
I
good.
just feel like it.
You go to college and you learn how to do with the big stuff.
What about like doing what we're doing right now? No. No.
This is not editing anything.
No.
We're just talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I love talking, but I like to know who's listening.
Oh, yeah.
That's then just. Well, I would say do YouTube, but because all you gotta do is don't do it live and you'll be fine. Because, you know, they won't be looking at you in person and you'll be editing the video and then you upload, so they'll be watching that.
But they can silently judge.
Silently.
If you don't want to judge,
I
turn
think
off comments.
I've seen what you've made in this class, and I think you'd be a great
Thank you.
video editor.
I'll probably make dubstep music.
All right.
All right.
Well, that was a lot of things, and if you'll just give me like a second. Yeah, so I think that's all we have for this topic today, and that's all for today's show. So join us next time on The Alchemist Show. Thanks for listening.